what's up? This TJ Mufasa Game Lit checking in with another video for you. So right now I got Endymion Thunder Dragon clocking in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much just quick lay it out for y'all so y'all can understand what I'm trying to do. I already know, like, so with Endymion, what we got going on, you gotta have spell counters for this deck. So the downfall of the Thunder Dragon part being in it is that Thunder Dragon don't add towards the spell counters because nor are they pendulum monsters or spells. So the main thing of this deck, you want to try to get servant them spell counters. If not servant, you want to get reflection. And also Magister is one of my main ones. So Magister is also, you know, real good with pretty much if I'm trying to get that extra piece on board for the opponent's turn. Magister gonna release 3 spell counters. So once it release those 3 spell counters from my field, whether from our Citadel over here, which is our main, this is our main field spell right here. So you want to always have those Citadel at 3, and then also that Terraforming at 1, so you can ensure you got that extra on that spell counter if you don't have the Citadel. So this gonna give your servant that extra spell counter. But back to the Magister with the releasing 3 spell counters, you always gonna try to get you an extra Jackal King on board or an extra Mighty Master, you know, so whichever one. And also you can pop a reflection out with the Magister, so then a reflection could just target one of their cards and then return that card back to their hand, you know, if you want to do something like that. So that it just bring in more stops. Like with this deck, you want to have stops, and pretty much Thunder Dragon add on towards the stops automatically. Thunder Dragon is a good stop, you know, it's a good stop. It's one of the best stops in Yu-Gi-Oh. So why not pendulum summon out a Thunder Dragon that already an activated effect, so you could get a free Colossus. So that's one of those type of things. So yeah, and then another thing with this deck, I got these mythical institutions. So I did want to switch these with Pendulum Treasure, but I'm gonna show y'all the gameplay when I didn't think of Pendulum Treasure along with Duelist Alliance, because Duelist Alliance can search the Pendulum Treasure. But instead, with my pure Endymion deck, you know, I just take the Thunder Dragons out, and I pretty much already just add, you know, I replace those with the Pendulum Treasures and the Duelist Alliance. So later down the line, I'm also show a deck list of that, how I got my pure Endymion going with the Pendulum Treasure and its extra spell counters, and also Duelist Alliance. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and meet y'all there to the gameplay. So voila. Yo, so here we go right here with the first game. Like, we're gonna go ahead and check to see what's going on. So let's see how it start off. Alright, so we got a hand of Jackal King, Upstart, Terraforming, Citadel, and Mythical Institution. So I already see it coming right there. So here go Upstart Goblin. I'm finna go ahead and lay that Servant down. So as you can see, here go how you add up those spell counters for Servant. And here go what I was talking about with the gold sarcophagus right off the bat. So I banished that Dragon Dark, and then we get that Thunder Dragon in hand right there. So watch as I get those 2 Thunder Dragons to my hand. Now how it started off, this guy right here, I believe he ended his turn first, right? So let's see. Yeah, see, this guy, he drew his 5. He ended his turn. So I drew my Terraforming and stuff like that. So drew my Terraforming, Citadel, and all the pieces I need and stuff like that. So all right, and then we go back to this though. So, you know, I missed that first, you know, cause I'm anticipating like the Biru, basically. When people do that, he not the first person to go ahead and pretty much like just end his turn flat off the bat. So you gotta anticipate a Nibiru or as he used that Max C. So as you can see how I got that Thunder Dragon Colossus right there just off the Pendulum Summon and stuff like that. It's pretty much that easy and stuff like that, and then you build up the counters for serving and stuff. So you want to always try to get Mighty Master to the board first after serving come out, so you can have that negate. Now here go where he tried to go ahead and bring it back towards, you know, a little more critical. So he used that Gamma, and then he gonna try to cancel my, and your Mighty Master, it can't get destroyed by the Gamma. It did get negated, but it can't be destroyed. So that's the good part of it, having those counters on it. So then he try to go ahead and then Institution. That's why I misplayed right there, because I was supposed to have Citadel take a count off, so Citadel could protect everything pretty much from getting destroyed. So I had another Citadel in my hand, but that Citadel had plenty spell counters on it, and it would have still been good for further usage. So that it was a misplay on my part right there. And I'm surprised he didn't use that that Godarla to go ahead and kaiju my Colossus, because that Colossus right there, it could have kept his hand, you know, pretty full. So if he would have just gone ahead and got rid of my Colossus, his hand could have been full on certain parts. So after a while, I pretty much like kept Colossus on board and stuff. So we finna pretty much see like how it go, because he did just imperm the Colossus. Like, let's see. Yeah, he pretty much impermed the Colossus, and then he hit my Mighty Master with that Gamma. And then he trying to go ahead and build up. So Prank Kids, pretty good matchup. Going against Prank Kids, I think I went against them like once or twice. In all honesty, I'm not too sure. I believe I went against them like twice. But this is my win against them though. And I believe the other win going, the other match going against them, I believe they beat me. So another thing is, y'all finna go ahead and see how I pretty much could come back with this deck. So look how you destroy the Mighty Master and you get a spell to your hand. He tried to go ahead and destroy my Colossus. He was able to destroy my Colossus because he had it negated with the Imperm. So yeah, that was like a drawback of my Colossus getting destroyed and stuff on this duel right here. And then look how he pretty much destroyed everything. Everything is just a wreck. So we finna go ahead and see what I could pretty much do going back up against everything. We get that servant back from being destroyed as a monster. They go back right back to the pendulum scale. So it's easy. Look how easy I just went ahead and got those counters right back on the servant. You know what I'm saying? Then we finna go ahead and pendulum summon out now. So let's see what I just got on the board. Endymion, Mighty Master of Magic. Let's go. So then, ooh, I already see it coming. I'm finna go ahead and see if I could build up enough spell counters so I could special summon that Mighty Master out. But it's possible I could be going for the special summon. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Yep, then it's over with. Yeah, because it's that Mighty Master effect right there to pretty much make it very valuable. It destroy everything on board once you release enough spell counters. So then we're gonna go over the duel number 2 and let's see what we got right here. And then I believe this gameplay should be against, I'm not too sure, but let's just check it out. Let's check it out. Okay, so this hand 2 servants. Servant at 3 in Master Duel is like just crazy to see again. Because when we had it in TCG, servant got limited just because it was so oppressive, which is like real terrible. So. Alright, then we got that spell power mastery. Finna go ahead and put who finna get the spell counters? Servant. Yep, so all of them pretty much. Now the magics that could pop off the Citadel. I see that. Mighty Master out there off the servant. And then I already know Electra might possible. You know, so there's pretty much a good hand. With Endymion going first is also very valuable. So you don't always have to necessarily go second with this deck. You can go second because Mighty Master is like a real good going second monster as well. It's not the facilitator towards always special summoning everything out like Magister and Servant, but when it's special summon itself out, when you work your way up with enough spell counters, it do real big damage and you can pretty much destroy a whole board with it. Like this one pretty much like what I'm displaying with this deck is that I was making them quit so much because they already see where I'm going with this. So that was just a quick little one turn thing just showing y'all like I was making people quit all night. Like, like I was just making them quit all night. So I'm finna go to the third match right away. Like that match ain't getting too much spokesperson. So here go the third match right here. We finna see what's going on because I didn't even get no Thunder Dragon pretty much going on that video, but I was still using this deck. But here go two Thunder Dragons and hand off that discard on that first Thunder Dragon. Then we finna go ahead and put that Magister in there. This finna go ahead and get a spell. So I decided to just go ahead and Pendulum Summon. I'm thinking about like if Basilisk just a waste at times, but I just decide to work for it, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what it do. Because this is like terrible to me, but at least that Colossus right there to go ahead and just make some sense of stuff. So. Then Magister, and then he got Max C. You know? Good thing, did the Ash pop up? Let's see if that Ash pop up. Because I honestly, I like that I don't remember my gameplay fully on every single thing, but I like to still keep along with it because I get where I'm going at. Like, there's certain videos I most definitely remember, but let's see. Right now I'm looking at Mighty Master, got potential for a negate. Let's see. No, Mighty Master ain't got a count on it yet, dude. Nope. Mighty Master could still release one and send it back to hand. So, which one? He got that Sky Striker Airspace, Area 0. Then he got the multi-roll. And then Afterburners. Look at that Widow Anchor. He's like real toxic with Sky Strikers. So I done went against Sky Strikers so many times. Like I say, they like one of my top rivals at this point. I love going against Sky Striker. They put up a challenge and stuff, and it's like I get to learn how to beat them every single time. They have beat me before because it was a Sky Striker that knew how to use access code. Like access code with Sky Striker pretty dope if they already know about that. But let's see. Because like I say, like back in TCG when Sky Striker and Thunder Dragon was like some of the main opponents against each other along with like Salamangreat. So the top three used to be like Thunder Dragon, Sky Striker, and Salamangreat, like as rivals. So this reminds me of one of those type of things. Like when I see Colossus going against Sky Striker, so they get to go ahead and match the match again. Then there goes Shizuku. That's like one of my favorites to see going against, but I feel like they end on decent boards when I'm going against them, but he got that Widow Anchor again. God. If Colossus was at 2, that would be pretty dope, but I don't think we gonna get Colossus at 2. I think it's gonna stay at 1. If it come to 2, then it'll be good. And there go that Spellbook of Secrets. So we draw the Spellbook of Secrets. We get the Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. This my boy right here. The water attribute, since I'm a Cancer, and the water attribute add up nicely that we got one of those. Here go that draw on the 2. Go ahead, Spell Power Mastery. Get that Mighty Master out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the special summon that Mighty Master. Look at this dude, man. Look at this dude. And then we use that Magister. I guess I didn't special summon Magister, but whatever. Cause here go what's finna happen. I did special summon the Mighty Master, off that Magister effect. And then this finna pop out, and I'm finna go ahead and destroy everything. Boom! Look at that. What is finna do? What is finna do? Yeah. Battle phase. Clock into that. He pretty much can't do nothing because that's gonna negate something. Mighty Master gonna negate the Widow Anchor. So here we go right here. Y'all just saw how powerful Mighty Master could be when they use that effect and they destroy everything on the board. They just destroy everything. It's a massacre. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real big massacre. So We finna see what he do, cause he activating spells. Magister and my scale gonna get a spell counter. So now he just gave me an extra piece to go on ahead and send back the hand off my Mighty Master. I could send Magister from the Pendulum Zone back to hand, and I could also send my Citadel, or I could just send one of my Mighty Masters of Magic, whichever way I want. So boom, destroy that. The Shark Cannon gone. He ain't had no choice but to quit. You know what I mean? So that's another match right there. And then we're gonna go to our match 4. So let's see what it's clocking at. But as you can see, Colossus still gonna hold him down. You might not notice it, but Colossus sitting there can be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So still a good hold though, card. And then there we go, drawing Thunder Dragon again. I drew Dragon Dark and I drew a Thunder Dragon, so that's pretty fun to see. Look, fill that hand up. Then I just used the Dragon Dark effect anyway, just for the hell of it. I ain't have to, but just for the hell of it. Cause then Colossus I have more pieces in the grave anyway, so I was playing it safe right here because when they, you know, I was just trying to see what he was gonna do actually, but when you starting off with that Master Cerberus in your hand, you actually want to make sure everything is a-okay, because y'all don't never want that Master Cerberus getting stuck in scale like that. So that could be real rough. That's why I didn't use that Jackal King to pop it on that board just then and there. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Pendulum summon out, Jackal King. It's a shame I ain't getting no good scaling in, but that's another thing why it's good to have Thunder Dragons in this deck, because you see I got like Jackal King with 4 on the scale. Thunder Dragons is level 5, so it's easier to special summon them out of time, so that make it very valuable. And then we're gonna go ahead and go for Appaloosa, I believe, right? Yep, so that's pretty much what I would do. I would put the Appaloosa out, and then check it out, because Magister can get more spell counters. So then let's see, I got 1 on Citadel, I got 1 on the Magister, and then he just gave me more just activating it. So we gonna send those 3 spell counters away off all the cards I had with counters. And then that's when I use the Magister to give me a Mighty Master. So that's how Magister work. You can always use Magister to get you that extra piece. This deck is real good at that recurring. And look how he tried to damage my Appaloosa like that and sent the Colossus away. So this Altergeist we're going up against. Altergeist, this is like my first time going against him in Master Duel actually. So they put up a pretty good matchup. When I saw him destroy my Appaloosa and my Colossus like that, I think I got a little bit afraid. You know what I'm saying? So it can be rough seeing something like that. And I know going against Altergeist from experience with Pendulum, it's not really a good matchup at all. Altergeist can be real good. So that back row stuff, look at this. I had no choice but to negate that spell fragrance because he would have had me locked down like crazy. No way, dude. No way, dude. No way. I will not let him do that. So he tried to solemn the Magister. It was looking real ugly. So everything I did, he tried to have a comeback for. Like, you know, when you see Altergeist keep building up all those monsters and stuff, then he used Call By. Look, he Called By, so then the Magister can't activate the effect. This dude is crazy, man. So then I'm gonna go ahead and put that Master Cerberus. I believe I banished. Okay, he quit. Yeah, because look, I was finna tank over him with that Master Cerberus. I was finna tank over him. So then I was gonna have plenty much attack to go ahead and keep going in, because he already knew after he used all his back row, he ain't have nothing else after that. It was pretty much over. He didn't have nothing else after that. So then the match 5, this is gonna be the last match that I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all right here. My other matches that I got below this one, that's for Odd Eyes, so that's a whole nother scenario. So I got to show y'all most of my matches where I did draw the Thunder Dragon, and you know, the Thunder Dragon had its, you know, ups and it had its downs to the point where, you know, it didn't really matter. It's still Endymion and it's still gonna go hard regardless. So It's a good deck. I got the platinum rank, and in platinum, Endymion still do pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. Platinum rank is pretty challenging once you get the platinum. So I can't say what it do to the lower tiers, the lower tier people and stuff like that, because I've been staying at like platinum 4 and 5 this whole time. Like it's been a challenge to even get to platinum 3, platinum 2, platinum 1. So there's so many decks that's like going crazy right now, and I'm like back and forth. So this hand to me right here seemed like it was okay, I suppose, but this dude tried to dark hole me. Like, wow, no way. Send that servant back to hand, pop that dark hole. Then I go ahead and get those counters, and look, he can't really destroy those either because Mighty Master and Endymion is pretty much protected having those spell counters on that board up to that number. So that's a good thing to note, is the Lightning Storm, Reigeki, and also Dark Hole can't damage the Master Cerberus or the Endymion once they got their spell counters up. So he tried to go ahead and finish me with the Numerons. Look how damaging that attack is. Look what he doing. He powered all of them up like that. Like, this is crazy. If he would have had one more Numeron or something like that, he could have OTK'd like crazy. So you see at the end phase how all of them go towards 16,000 attacks, excuse me. And then he end on Abramax. So my thing is to get over Abramax. So let's see how I get over Abramax, and then it's going to determine the win right here. All I had to do was just bind the hand and get over Abramax. Can I do it? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So we finna show y'all right here. Abramax is a powerful card. You know what I'm saying? Just Abramax by itself can be real tough. So I'm gonna show y'all how to get over Abramax right here. Here go a perfect example of Abramax by itself, or whether he with another monster. It just depends with another monster. You know, because he just used Numeron. He tried to OTK me, so I'm not gonna put another monster in his position to say, oh man, if he had another monster. No, he got that Abramax. He just almost OTK'd me with some crazy stuff. So Mighty Master out there. We got Electromite, pop that. Master Cerberus, go to hand. Master Cerberus, what are we finna do? Oh, look, I think Absolute could go ahead and do some stuff too. So watch this. If I do the Link summon with Absolute, right? I can't use Vortex to target the Abramax still, because I'm gonna go to Boral Sword. Boral Sword, to let y'all know, is the way to get over Abramax. It's pretty much the way to get over Abramax. You gotta have Boral Sword, and you gotta have a good board to go along with Boral Sword. Boral Sword can't be destroyed by battle. Abramax get one quick effect, so it just depends. If he used that effect on that Abramax, I'm gonna just go ahead and negate it anyway. So once I attack in, yeah, I'm gonna negate that. Thunder Dragon, discard the Thunder Dragon and get 2 more. So I would have had a Thunder Dragon either way it goes. Know what I'm saying? Battle phase. Boral Sword, attacking to the Abramax. Get them points. He try to activate that Abramax. Jackal King gonna negate that. And then Boral Sword got 2 more attacks waiting with Vortex and Jackal King ready to go on attack. And he tried to use his effect to go ahead and send something back for me. And Jackal King gonna negate the going away on Abramax effect. So that's how you get past Abramax. Attack, and then make him quick before I even get to do another attack. And there go the victory, y'all. Like I say, this TJ Mufasa game lit with some more Endymion Thunder Dragon. You know, this the first Endymion Thunder Dragon, excuse me. But I might show y'all some more Endymion Thunder Dragon later down the line. I'm gonna wait, because I gotta see if I'm gonna do Endymion next, or am I gonna do more Odd Eyes videos next? Because I want to display Odd Eyes with Maxi, and I also want to display in pure Endymion, because I really just got psyched that I put this Pendulum Treasure in there with the Duelist Alliance. So like I say, I'm gonna decide later down the line, and then I'm gonna put more gameplay out for y'all, so y'all go ahead and see how I really get down on the Yugioh. So this Master Duel, this TJ Mufasa game lit, and then I'm checking.